CTV's Tom Hayes joins us now to take us on a tour of the Hockey Palace. And Tom, what is going on inside the Gardens these days?
Well, Tim, what's going on doesn't sit well with many Maple Leafs fans. We all have the memories of the shrine we call Maple Leaf Gardens. Well, as you are about to see, that shrine is looking more like a shambles. Take a look inside. There's an old car billboard that reads 1999. That's when the Toronto Maple Leafs packed up and moved to the ACC, and it looks like they left in a hurry. Dishes and glasses left in the kitchen, record books left on the shelves. It's a sad, pathetic look inside the building that was once a temple for Stanley Cup winning teams, historic sporting spectacles, and music concerts that helped reshape pop culture. Today, Maple Leaf Gardens lies battered and trashed, littered with dead rodents, and facing a future that is still undefined. It is a big question mark. What does the future hold in store for one of the city's most treasured landmarks? The people at Loblaws did not want to go on camera with me today, but they did tell me this. They make no bones about it. They want to gut this building for 2 stories of parking and 2 stories of grocery shopping. It's a plan that has friends of Maple Leaf Gardens still fuming.
And this building is world famous. It's known all around the world as an ice hockey rink. It's the last one of the big 6.
So how famous is it? Well, Toronto Tourism says it is still one of the top questions asked by visitors. How do I get to Maple Leaf Gardens?
2 or 3 emails a week come in from people saying, I'm coming to Toronto, can I get into the Gardens?
They want inside because of old treasured memories like 1967 when the Leafs last put their names on the Stanley Cup. Or how about Doug Gilmour's magical goal against Cujo? Or memories of Harold Ballard looking over his team from the Ballard bunker. A look inside Ballard's private box today might have him turning over in his grave. 60 Carlton Street was designated a historical landmark in 1974. It's a romantic notion for a city to maintain its past, but difficult if no one wants to step up to the plate and take part. There were rumors of condos and office developments, but nothing worked until Loblaws stepped in with a plan to save the building's historical presence. It's just a plan that some don't agree with.
Oh, I think the thing to do is to keep ice that you can play hockey on, make that available to Ryerson University, make it available to women's hockey in Eastern Canada.
Another concern is, what about all the treasures that are still inside? I mean, we're talking about Leaf fans who have chipped away part of the brick here at Maple Leaf Gardens as a souvenir. Now, Loblaws tells me that when the Maple Leafs left, they say they took everything that could be considered memorabilia. Our video, however, shows otherwise. What about the seats? Hundreds of them still in the stands, dozens stuffed away in an old closet. What about the blueprints of the historical landmark? These ones dating back to the seat expansion of 1957. And what about the safe, the lockup that was dubbed the Carlton Street cash box? It's all been left behind, and if the plans are to gut the building, who knows where it will all end up. There is one thing that looks certain. Despite the storied past, despite the wishes of so many fans, it appears that another hockey game will never be played at Maple Leaf Gardens. That is, unless the demolition crew gives this a go before it gets tossed as well.
Boy, those blueprints and the record books, I bet you'd love to get your hands on those. So where's the Gardens going from here?
Where's it going? Well, we can use recent permit applications for a clue. There are 2 permits. One has been approved for minor demolition inside. The other is a permit for complete gutting of the building. That one has not yet been approved, and that is where the glimmer of hope lies for those who want to preserve both the inside and the exterior.
All right, Tom. Well, that's I don't think it sounds too bad an idea for me personally. I wouldn't mind going grocery shopping at Maple Leaf Gardens.
But a lot of people want to go in to do their grocery shopping and still have a bit of that Maple Leaf Gardens left.
And hopefully they're going to keep some of that. Maybe they'll even keep the ice, as suggested.